Alunan musik ini bukan untuk pelayanan gereja. Kali ini Gedung Katedral Nasional Washington DC menjadi tempat diselenggarakannya pertunjukan orkestra yang sekaligus dipadukan dengan musik tradisional Indonesia, gamelan. Acara bertajuk Cultural Fusions, The Gamelan Experience ini menampilkan kelompok orkestra post-classical ensemble dengan dua jenis gamelan, Jawa dan Bali.
It's a fascinating aspect of the story that Javanese and Balinese gamelans sound very different. The Balinese gamelan is louder and brighter and more metallic, so you can actually separate the influences of Javanese and Balinese music. In the case of the Balinese music, the key figure in the West was Colin McPhee, who lived on Bali in the 1930s. He was the first person to notate Balinese music, and he was an important composer.
Dibuka dengan permainan gamelan dan tarian Jawa, dilanjutkan dengan permainan piano, diselingi gamelan Bali, dan ditutup oleh orkestra. Acara ini memukau ratusan penontonnya.
And to have this opportunity to hear the gamelan and the Western music played back to back is really a very special opportunity that I just couldn't miss.
It's a phenomenal source of inspiration. It's fantastic, the complexity, the layering, the different sequences.
Direktur Eksekutif Post Classical Ensemble Joseph Horowitz menyebut ingin memperlihatkan pengaruh kuat musik tradisi Indonesia pada musik Barat.
In the history of Western music, the non-Western genre that has most been influential is not Chinese or Indian or African, it's Indonesian. It begins in Paris in 1889 with the Javanese village, and that had a gamelan that was an amazement because in 1889 in the West, no one had ever seen or heard a gamelan orchestra before.
Bagi musisi gamelan, kesempatan tampil bersama orkestra kelas dunia di tempat yang sangat ikonik merupakan kesempatan yang luar biasa.
I'm very familiar with the Javanese gamelan, and also I've played some and heard some Western music, of course, growing up here in America. But to hear them side by side is really special and unique. And in this beautiful space, it's really amazing.
Ini sekaligus menjadi peluang besar untuk promosi gamelan dan budaya Indonesia secara lebih luas.
Pokoknya harap mempromosikan Indonesia itu nomor satu.
Dan yang terpenting, kolaborasi ini merupakan bukti bahwa perbedaan bisa berpadu secara harmonis. Dari Washington DC, Randy Wicaksana, VOA.